Hey, I'm back with Pillars of Eternity, since it's Sunday, and I still haven't finished the game, so I need to finish it. No, I'm not saying I will today, because I definitely want to, there's still lots to do. But yeah, last time, that was 2 weeks ago, since I was sick last week, but I feel better now. Last time we were exploring the endless paths underneath my keep, and I found the master below that is a dragon. It's a dragon that we can't beat yet at all, even though I'm at normal difficulty right now, but I just can't beat him. There's no way to do that. Maybe there would be, but I'm not gonna try, and I'm gonna go back to the DLC and do some stuff there. So that's the plan. And yeah, let me see. Kramerfell. Oh, that's the guy that tried to kill us last time. Well, I won't. I will not release him. Doesn't make any sense. Why do I have only 1 out of 8 here? Let's just hire some people. Why not? It'll give us prestige and stuff. Who cares which ones these are? Alright, cool. Let me rest and let's go back to the DLC and see what can we do there. 'Cause there's some interesting stuff happening, so I want to see. Athletics, Constitution, Perception. Let's go for Perception. Alright, so.
Alright then.
It just suddenly turned to night. Fine, I think my group is alright. My avatar looks like a villain. Doesn't matter. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the White March and we're gonna go... Still didn't finish the stuff in the mines, but we can get back there later on. So let's just go here to Whitestone Hollow. I have some quests to do there. I don't remember which ones though. No idea. So let me just check them. Let me check them out. So White Fort has been restored. Investigate the fort. Reach the Red Seren Fort. Alright, yes. I guess I should just go and maybe just see Master's Tools. Vithrag have settled into a section of the caves beneath Gate Nua. Alright, we can't deal with this. There's that big mushroom that I can't kill. Gamma worker in the Stalwart Mines. This is the same thing. Bless the hammer in the shrine of Abaddon, Crucible Keep in First Fires. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, I can do that. Later on. Find Vengra at Durgan's Battery later on. Discover how Igader died. That's the guy with the dragon, right? Okay, another dragon I can't kill. Abbey of the Fallen Moon might be here. Wait, don't I have any quests here? That is weird. Yeah, we don't really have any quests here. Alright, well, in that case, let me go... Oh, I can't go to the First Fires for some reason. Because it's burned or something. Alright, since I'm already here, let's just explore. We'll see what we can find here. I just leveled up because of nothing. Location discovered. Alright. Let's level you up. We'll give you athletics maybe. Why not? And what's this? Level 7 spells. Okay. Delayed fireball. And I can pick 2. Alright. What's this? Speed slow. I don't like that. Any non-spirit felled by the attack will summon a spectre under caster's control. Oh, that's pretty cool though. Phantom. What does this do? Independent copy of the wizard that can cast a small set of low-level spells. Interesting. Chaotic Orb. Chaotic Orb.
Hey.
Alright, cool. So, exploring. Exploring the wilds, wilderness. Whitestone Lake. Is this just a... Oh, let's fast this forward. Is this just a big area where there's not really much to do? I'm still coughing a little. My nose is a little bit stuffy, but I do feel better, so it just made sense to stream. I don't think it would really hinder me that much. They're still so loud, damn it. Oh, thank you for the information that I didn't know. All of this. Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk around, look around, see. There's a cave here. That's interesting. Might be something fun inside. Frost ooze. Yeah. Yeah, the Aloth guy is probably the one that shouts the most. Yeah, these two guys, the casters, are always screaming something. It doesn't seem like I need to really tell them what to do. They can manage on their own. I could have refilled my camping supplies though. Okay. They're all gone. The screwed arrangement of entrails, bones, and sticks exudes a strong fishy odor. Yeah, let's just take these. That's good. What else can we do here? Yeah, this doesn't really lead anywhere. People living around here? Hardy's house. Do we know Hardy? I think we do. Sounds familiar. Oh. Oh, damn. Alright, we stumbled upon a murder scene. Bloody thumbprint marks where someone pulled away a piece of bread. Camping supplies, nice. The fire has died down to a handful of glowing embers. Someone has torn away several pages, leaving bloody smears behind. Alright, let's see. The dead man's sprawled position gives you a clear view of the sword wound in his back. The smeared, drying blood around him has not yet faded to brown. Read his soul. You hear a groan. Some internet issues. Can't do much about that. You hear a groan, low and pained, and turn your head to see. There's a dull pain in your skull and your vision swims. A harsh grip on your arm bears you upright on your knees. We don't have anything worth stealing. Alwina's voice cuts through your sluggish thoughts. You look up at the armored man seated at the table, your stomach knotting up with dread. No, you don't. He reaches almost idly for the ledger. You notice before he does that the way that Alwina tenses up, but you're not sure why until he opens the book and the letter falls out. Family? The man smiles as he picks up the letter. No, Alwina tries to run forward only to get caught by the arm by the man behind her. Looks like Eska's doing well at the mill. Sweet of him to write. Therefore it's a long way from here. Guess that's where we go. Enough, Svestin. That's a familiar name as well. Alright. He tosses the letter on the table. Cruel amusement swiftly replaced with irritation. Kill him. You barely have time to register the words. The sword through your back drives the air from your lungs and the strength from your limbs all at once. Alwina's scream seems so faint. You have to get to her. You have to warn Eska somehow, but your legs won't listen. You can't breathe. The memory slips from you like a shucked coat, and the pain in your back fades just as quickly. Alright, so we're going to Deerford Village. That's where we started this journey. It's gonna be nostalgic. Man, it was so freaking long ago. Alright, let me see what else can we see here. Oh, who are these people? Hello? It's bad days coming, I'm telling you. The pair look up at you as you approach. Snooping around, were you? He gives you a disapproving scowl. I'm looking for a young girl named Mila. There aren't any kids out here, just bandits and Legafeth. Hungry ones too, lots of dead deer to the northeast, so be careful if you head that way. Alright. So she's not here. Fine. Where can we go now? I guess we can go down. They said northeast? That's exactly where I am to go. Oh, burning barn. Interesting. This pale rough stone doesn't resemble any other formation in the area. I doubt we can go down. Yeah, no other areas. Terror of Whitestone Hollow? That sounds dangerous. Let's maybe do some some actual stuff here. Let's do this. What else can we do? Some buffs? Maybe imbuing accuracy and might while the enemies receive the opposite. Alright? So let's do that. Let's heal us up. It does something else as well, doesn't it? Okay. It looks like we won. Wasn't that hard. We're still full. Health is full. Terror is almost dead. Greater Blight is getting killed by the woman there. Good. Oh, we... Yeah. We took it. Took it over.
That's it. Not even slowing it down.
It just disappeared. I thought there would be something cooler looking. It says it's a terror of white stone. Caravan Master's Brooch. The Brooch of Caravan Master's Safehold that you found frozen in the center of Terror of White. Alright, cool.
Of course.
Oh, that's something... That's a bounty. Alright, cool. Seems like half a mountain's worth of snow has tumbled down across the trade road, blocking further passage. Aristocrat Corrosive of Dexterity. This is just how fast we do stuff, right? And what's this? Fill quick items with spirits? What does that mean? Alright, I want it though. Who do we give it to? Seems interesting. Is there anybody that has no... Oh yeah, lots of you actually. So let's give it to you so you're faster. Oh no, actually. We would probably want this guy to be faster. Quicker actions. Is a buffer, the support. These glyphs seem similar to those seen in the battery, but they are too worn out. Okay, I saw some jumpings there. And kill the priest, guys. That's where we start. Next, go and take down the mage. Yeah, take down the mage. Do you have the buff? No, you don't. Buff yourself up. You should heal everybody, though. Good. Heal yourself. Okay, the mage is gone. Now jump to this guy. He's trying to kill our healer. You can't have that. Alright, I think we're done. Yeah, this should be okay now. I pressed W, I have no idea what it does. Did it do something? Probably nothing. My finger just fell asleep on that. Immune to all sorts of stuff. Oh, this dude has the same kind of armor as Durance has. I thought it's him. Okay. Did we figure out something from this fight? I doubt it, but we'll see. I'd like to find that girl that we're looking for. The little wild Mila. Take all these. Camping supplies, great. This, that, and that. This probably doesn't lead anywhere. No. How's the map looking? Almost done. Game paused? Where are you? Whitestone Looter. More of you, huh? Just bandits, I guess. Why are you lying on the ground? Who did that? Not important. Okay. Anything around the lake still? Sure is. Oh, okay, maybe this is what I was supposed to be careful of. So, let's do some debuffs to you. Let's do some buffs to us.
Nothing I can do.
Bonus to all defenses. That should be very helpful. You, my man, should heal yourself up. They're really coming after you. And now jump to the Cypher. I think he might be dangerous. Alright, yeah, and he's gone too, pretty quickly. And Broodmother, I know she's doing bad stuff. No, don't kick my guy, kick the Broodmother. Can you heal yourself? You're working on it. Good. Maybe let's do something like this. Okay, she died. No matter. Happens. Can I do maybe some damage or something? Probably not. Let's do this. Oh no, I can't let my monk die. Can I do something about that? Maybe this?
This thing isn't doing the job.
It did heal me a little bit. Okay, he died. Sucks. How about you? Have some cool spells still? Maybe a fireball to these guys at the back. Let's try it. Man, we really need to kill the brood mother, but she just doesn't go down. Let's do more fireballs. Okay, more of them. Just fireball them all up. And the brood mother needs to die, like, really quickly. Heal up. Up, good. Still not dead. But alright, it's paralyzed, that's good. Kill it. What can I still do like this? Alright, good. Died. That's important. Can I heal you up? What does it do? Restoring a large amount of endurance. Alright. Let's do that. These sidewinders need to go down. Loth, you're up. Do more of these things. 8? Really? Is that it? It's kind of weak. 47. Well, that's better. Let's do more fireballs. That just didn't hit for some reason. Didn't see any damage pop out. Okay, what else do we have? 9. Weak as hell. What else can we do? These don't do damage. None of these do damage. Let's terrify them maybe. Oh, I have stuff like this still. Okay. On that case. Nice, yes. That's easy enough. More of these, please. Can I take the blight down? Well, I did some damage. Not too much. How is he still alive? Who healed you up that much? I guess Durance did. Oh, we are resting after this. Let's just loot everybody. Now we really need to rest. But good, we won. Almost didn't though. Let's rest. Damage reduction, sure, why not? Rest. And it's the night. So, Mila, somewhere around here. Spale Rough Stone doesn't resemble any other formation. There's a mystery here in this area. Ciao. Welcome. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bristol Smolder. I can't find the little girl. She should be somewhere around here. Maybe not. Who knows? Weimark Homestead, no trespassing. So how are you doing? You healthy? I'm still not, but it's better. Everybody's kind of sick around me. It is weird. Scorched Barn. Alright, well there's nothing here. I guess the last stop is here. Then we can go and check the cave. We'll see how that goes. Can't go into the lake. Nothing really to do. Oh, really? Antibiotics. Hate those. I usually don't go to the doctors because they always give them to me. Like once I remember going to the doctors just to skip school in high school, and I just made up like something hurts and blah blah blah. And she just she like tested me, you know, did that little wooden stick in your mouth and everything. Here's your breathing and stuff like that. And she's like, all right, well you're gonna take these antibiotics for a week or so. I'm like, that's ridiculous. I just made it up. There's nothing wrong with me.
Manthus!
So yeah, since then I don't really enjoy going to the doctors. I'm trying to get out of the sickness myself. Doesn't work that well always though. Like I'm kind of sick for more than a week now. Trap triggered. Well, that sucks. Where did the trap come out from? Riona's breastplate. Who the hell is Riona? Intellect +3. Litany against minor afflictions. Exceptional. Find this item to unlock the next level. Alright then, who do we give this to? Will defense. Durations and areas of effect for all abilities and talents. Who should we give this? I mean, it's a heavy breastplate. Not that many people that should use this. Loyal of might. I guess I'm just gonna give it to you. Why not? Oh, it looks nice though. Nice little green thing on it. Alright, so nothing else here. Let's go to the cave.
Watch out!
Come on, another one?
Hey.
Why don't we see the traps? The perception is pretty high with us. Alright. What did he get? Broken ribs? Bruised ribs. Better than broken. Let's go into the cave, see what's up here. That should be one area done though for this wintry DLC. That there's just one last one. Oh, and this is not a big area. Oh, it looks like just one room. Hey, boys. Oh, here she is. Found her. And the fox from the farmer did run and leap, run and leap. Oh, what he did to those poor little sheep. Despite the girls singing, the witches, no idea, around her are strangely calm. They scratch their claws in the dirt, bloodshot eyes half closed, while the girl sings and hums her song. Suddenly, she looks up and notices you. She looks around the cave as if hoping that you're here for someone else. I'm Mila. These are my friends. She waves an arm towards the witches, then regards you with some concern. Did you come to play with us? The witch look up at the worry in her voice. Their pupils narrow to pinpricks. Your mother's looking for you. Mila flinches. Her face scrunches into a defiant little frown. The witch notices the sudden movement and hiss. Big tongue. Mila's high-pitched voice cries out at the nearest hissing witch. Be nice. She turns her attention back to you. I don't want to go back. She yells at me. I just want to play here with my friends. She makes a little mound of dirty snow. These creatures remind me of these big-eyed, kid-like creatures from Witcher 3. There was one that brought you to the witches there in the woods that stole children or something. And I think he didn't speak. Right, his voice was stolen or something. Maybe it's like this similar background, like similar lore behind this. These aren't your friends, they're witches. They are my friends. I saw them eating a stinky deer because they were hungry. Then I brought them some chicken, now they're my friends. She looks at you matter-of-factly, as though completing a lecture, so don't call them witches. Weird word. Alright. Switch will turn on you the moment you stop bringing them food. Well, that's probably true. I'm sorry, I don't have your level of expertise. Thanks for the explanation. You're welcome. She waves her hand, graciously accepting the apology. I know all about them, actually. Anyway, I like playing here. It's more fun than being yelled at by Mother and Hammond. She scowls. Rot here with these creatures for all I care. I'm not leaving this cave without you. I don't want to go home. Mila's shrill voice rings through the cave. I don't want you here. The witches grow agitated at the sound of Mila's voice. Their heads shaking violently, their eyes fall upon you and they start to lope forward. No! Mila screams at the sound, drives the witches into a frenzy. They lock on you, ready to attack. Alright, so that's a good outcome. Because I'm just gonna kill all her friends, and that's gonna resolve this issue. Oh man, they just explode. They all exploded. That was quick. What did they think they could do? The big bear? What? Spirit? Spirit wolf? Why? This is a weird outcome of this. Interesting though. Alright. Debuff. I've been donating my blood since 2020 and I was about to do it last week and I forget I can't donate if I'm on antibiotics. Oh, I always wanted to start. Never really got off my ass and go and donate blood. You can go like once every 3 months or something, right? I think it was something like that. So if you've been doing it for 5 years or 4 or something, it's like how many you could squeeze into those 4 years, like 16. You killed my friends, she says. Every 3 to 4 months. Alright, well that's very commendable. I thought like when my friend was went to donate blood and he got like a message on his phone that thank you for donating blood, your blood just saved somebody or something like that. That was such a nice message. Must be a nice feeling. That's when I thought that damn, I should go and donate as well. I guess I'm gonna go actually. You know what? Once I'm all nice and healthy again, I'm gonna go and donate. Why not? And I'll get a day off from work as well. They can't tell you no. You're helping the bigger cause. Oh, but I was planning to get a tattoo, and I think you can't go after you got a tattoo for like a week or so. So I guess I need to do it before. There's application on phone and it gives you rank for how much did you donate. Yeah, there are these plaquetti. No, I don't know, like platinum ones for how many you donated or something like that. Alright, where did she run off though? Where did she run off? Search the ruins. Wait, what? Oh, maybe it's underneath the tasks. Royce and Stalwart. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go and do that. Searing Falls? Where's that? Alright, I didn't see that anywhere. I think there's like many different things. Can you look up like what are all the exceptions, like when you can't donate blood, so I don't go there for nothing? It would be nice to know beforehand that alright, I take off all the things, I can donate blood and I can go. If I just come in there and find out that there's another reason why I couldn't right at this moment, that would suck. Right, where was this Royce girl? I think somewhere around here, no? Her mom? Yeah, here she is. Andra, bless you, my Mila's back. Royce's wind-chapped face is puffy and her eyes are red, and that girl's not leaving my sight for a week. She glares down at Mila and clears her throat loudly. Mila shuffles forward and speaks in a tone of recitation. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Thank you for bringing me home. I promise not to wander off ever again. She glances up at her mother. When Royce nods, Mila gives you a handful of warm, sweaty coins. No need for that, you keep it. Mila looks back up at the Royce, who nods. Thank you, mister. The girl pockets the grubby coins, still not looking at you. Well, she's mad, but I don't care. Save the girl. Good job. Right, this is the one that gave us... No.
Fantastic. Just wait till they hear about this back home.
I can't remember where anyone was. There was a girl somewhere here giving me the... Or maybe she's at the point where the other guy was that gave us bounties. No. Yeah, you don't have any more bounties, but there's another person giving me bounties. I just don't know where she was. Damn it. I want to finish that. Maybe she was somewhere around here. Asuka. Yeah, I think that's it. Terror of Whitestone Hollow has been dealt with. Good to know this one's taken care of. A shame we lost all those people, but at least we'll finally be able to get some workers out there to clear up that avalanche. Here's the reward. Good. Got that. Let's actually go... Let's go back to... What was it? I don't remember. Deerford. That's the name of the village. Deerford is the name. Deer... Oh, wait, what? Maybe not. Oh, here it is. I thought of something else. I thought of this one, of Gilded Vale. Alright, so this is where we go. You'll get some paper with questions on reception, which you have to fill. It contains questions based on which you choose. They will tell you if you can or cannot. It would be nice to go, actually, because I still don't know my blood type, honestly. I went once in high school, like maybe 10 years ago, to donate blood just to get out of school. And I couldn't because I was I think it was antibiotics or something like that. That I was taking them like a week ago or something, and you can't do that. I'm not sure how exactly it was. But they did figure, they did check my type, my blood type, but I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't listening. Anyway, would be nice to know. I mean, it would be it's very important to know, actually. In the case where I need the blood, I need to know it. Okay. We are looking for a girl that some people want to kill. I don't know where she could be. Because I need to go and check the buildings. Let's go inside. Yeah, I was just wondering if you can't look at... You probably can look it up, like all those questions from the questionnaire that they give you in the reception, just to check it beforehand to see if I just fulfill all of those things. I'll look it up. Maybe she's upstairs. Her name was Eska, I'm sure. Pretty sure. Meet Nesta, no. So it should be somewhere around here. Wait, what? It's not even here in the quests? I should meet her. Find Eska. Here it is. Okay. He begged me to find and stop Sevestine, a bleak Walker Paladin. Oh, this is what it was. Okay. Alright, I see. Trio behind the kill and our intent of tracking down Hattie's son, Eska. Oh, it's a son. Alright, I thought it's a girl. The mill. Alright, it said the mill. Good thing I read that. So let's go to the mill. Why is the music so quiet? The sound design in this game is so weird. I like the music. I like the voice acting and all of that. But it's... Sometimes it's just loud, sometimes it's quiet, it's weird. I only donated blood, I wasn't thinking about donating plasma. Yeah, that didn't occur to me as either. I mean, it would be nice to do some activist stuff. It's not really activism, I guess, but it feels nice to help wherever you can. I have to start doing that as well. Put the blade down, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it. Hey, help me, please. They're insane. One of the paladins takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you and Eska both. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of the eyes. Well, who's this? Ah, the foreigner. You'll have to wait your turn. We have a contract to wrap up. Contract? I've seen my share of feuds in the Deerwood, but Stalwart's something else. Peasants at each other's throats over a hilltop. Wasn't so long ago their biggest concern was surviving the ogre raids. Well, maybe they'll talk things through next time. Sevestin laughs. No need for excuses, I kill people all the time. That's true. That's a flimsy justification for murder. You use the drunk man as an excuse for bloodshed, you're pathetic. Sevestin's smirk disappears. And who in the blazes are you, godlike? Come and face a worthy opponent. I've been asked to save SK, it won't stop me. Alright, you have my attention. Kill him first. That was quick. Alright, let's go and take him down. Hired Mender. Mender. Sounds like a person that heals. So let's kill him first. Hey, Mender. Die. Go 12. Let's punch him. Stun him. Did he die? No, he just swapped positions. Cool. That looked nice. Alright, my dudes. I ordered you to do some stuff, I know, so you're not doing anything that I actually didn't tell you to. I just told them to attack, so they're attacking and they're not doing anything. Anything else, so let's do this. You, my dude, do this. Okay. Do you have that? Yeah, you do. Didn't have to buff myself again. Why isn't the Eska boy helping at all? He has a sword. Should help. Alright, all of them are dead. Eska stares at the fallen paladins. The dagger trembles in his hand. They told me that they killed my parents. Is that true? Hope you're in the will. That's a really terrible thing to say. At least you survived. You know what, let's have fun with this. Hope you're in the will. I never believed Kearns could stoop to this, that rotten bastard. Really, no reaction to that? That was funny, man. Could have been at least offended or something. Eska turns his head away, fists clenched. You hear a stifled sob. Kearns sent me. He didn't intend for anyone to get killed. Who cares what he intended, that bastard? I'm going to see to it he regrets everything he's done. Good for you. Starting to regret saving you, kid. Oh, I love these. Revenge is what started all of this. It's going to finish all of this too. Here, I'm grateful you saved me. I just wish you turned up sooner. Nice. Best thing about it is that you can save someone's life, and after you donate, you will get ham and cheese baguette and hot tea for free. Cool.
Hey.
That's a good reason to help people. For your own benefit, you get a ham and cheese baguette. Is it actually good? Or is it just, I don't know, just some random baguette for €1 or something? Is it worth it to get drained from blood, squeezed out of your blood just to get a baguette and hot tea? I can make myself a baguette and hot tea, and I don't have to give like a, I don't know how much do they take from you? Like a liter? I don't know how much you can actually do. Random baguette from Lidl or Tesco. Yeah, it's good enough. And you have to do some preparation, right? Before you go and let your blood be sucked out of you. You have to do like a like drink a lot of water or something like that beforehand, no? Should you eat before? I guess you should. Can't be good to be there on an empty stomach. Okay, let's go and check on the current guy. See if this little Eska boy came in and tried to kill him now. Try to get his revenge. Alright. I'll level up a little bit more and then I'll go and take care of the weird creatures underneath the mines, but not yet. We're a little bit weak. Can't beat that big mushroom they tried last time. I think I have a better group now, don't I? Maybe I did try it with this one. Can't remember. Karen, you are over here. You're still alive. I never meant for any of this to happen. I found the Bleak Walkers. You did? What happened? I dealt with the Bleak Walkers. Hadi and Elwina were killed, but Eska is alive. Gods, Hadi, but Eska lives? You've saved him? Then for that, I owe you everything. I can't ever make any of it right, but I'll try. Here, take this, and thank you for sparing me a final stain upon my soul. You'll have a stain on your chest, probably. Why is this villager barely injured? What happened? He burned his hands on this? Fine, we're going to sleep. Hafrick. So you really find a white forge, huh? He shakes his head in wonder. Hardly believe it at first, but I've never seen Renan Guild so giddy about anything.
Here, drinks on me. We should see a boost in business with the battery open. Makes for a brighter future. Nothing like a pint.
Alright. Do you have camping supplies? Thank you. Give me this. Don't need any of this. I'm gonna chill out here. I can have 4 now, actually. Oh, well, that's cool. Let's go to the Durgan's battery. Check up on people there. And then we can go and deal with the attacking army. See what they want here, actually. I do want to meet those big creatures with many, many eyes. Sounds like a fun thing. Over here. What levels are we? I think maybe like 12. I wonder what the highest level is. If I can even go far enough. Yeah, 13, 13. And Adair, poor guy, it's just a 12. Yeah, I guess maybe when I'm 14, I could try my hand at the dragon again. We'll see. That's a big area. Let me check my tasks a little bit. Meet Nesta, Searing Falls, Gerard's Helm, deliver missive. It's nothing. Alright, nothing. So let's go and talk. What is this? Send escort. Sagani, go with him. Through the bridge, I think. Yes, this is where we go in. See, now the music is pretty loud. Before, you could barely hear it. Anybody to talk to out here? Doesn't seem like it. Can I steal your stuff? Let's take it. Got a pry bar. Some meat.
You want me to go back up there? After nearly losing my leg?
You still got it, don't ya?
Oh, that was quick. You can eat some Snicker bar or drink some water, but small amount is better with empty stomach, but it sucks. It's better with empty stomach, really? I'm used to it, but when I was starting, I donated only 150 milliliters because I felt dizzy. Well, you are supposed to feel dizzy, right? Your blood is getting taken, after all. The back of the Orlan's head is a patchwork of singed green-brown fur and dark scar-rippled flesh. She notices you and jumps back a foot. One of her staring eyes is gold and the other is hazel. She flicks her left ear, which is a little more than a knob on her skull. At last, she relaxes.
I think we found Horavius' mom.
That's a funny one.
Ha! Took you for one of them red Sarens. Then I saw you had all your teeth. Ha ha ha!
450 milliliters amount they will take. Doesn't seem that much. It's like a pint. A big beer of blood. She's shouting at you, but a friendly smile warms her face. She smells of sulfur and smoke. What's your tone with me? What rate Sarens?
Hang on, got a talking to my good ear.
She yells even louder, swiveling a hairless but whole ear towards
Now,
you.
what was... Say, ain't I seen you somewhere?
She scratches a bald patch on her cheek. I've just got one of those faces your mother has. That's great. Let's say that she seems like fun. She's gonna laugh, I think. Your mother has.
No, I got it. You're the one who got us into this place.
Aw, come on. They don't react when you're mean. 1 liter was a bit overkill. Yeah, how much blood does a person actually have inside of them? I don't know. I remember learning maybe about it in high school, maybe. Can't remember. I'd guess 20 liters. Sounds like a lot. Maybe it's not. I don't know. She thumps the wall with her fist.
And you fired up the White Forge.
Yep.
Must have been a real sight up close. All that fire. Ugh.
Imagine flames everywhere and a rumbling so deep it rattles your bones.
Sometimes I stand on the bridge to the mines just to feel the heat.
She trembles with feverish
I
enthusiasm.
keep wanting to see the forge for myself, but the blacksmiths won't let me near it. Don't know why.
She scratches her arm, a clump of burnt hair falls to the snow. What are you doing out
Oh,
here?
you know, clearing tunnels, blowing old barricades, just tidying up.
She grins, showing all of her
But
teeth.
soon, I've got to start testing the cannons.
Her voice has dropped to a whisper, or at least her closest approximation of one. She clasps her hands together and looks up at the high tower with nearly a religious reverence. Is this about the iron flail?
We held them off a few weeks ago, but they didn't run far. Set up a fort in the woods.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and I
kill
hear
'em.
They're working on some really
All of 'em.
fantastic siege weapons.
Her eyes glow. Let them take the battery. Surely these walls can protect you, they've held for centuries. In that case, what do we say? There must be something you can do.
There sure is.
She's practically dancing, her hands balled into knobby little
Once
fists.
we have the heavy cannons, that is.
She looks up once more. What's the problem with the heavy cannons?
They're all the way up there.
She points up at the tower that punches through the snow-bleared
I
clouds.
sent a crew to the tower, but they came back complaining about Skuldrak and the other nasties. Nearly took Kolmar's leg off.
Okay.
Skuldrak did. I mean,
She blinks quickly. I could look into it.
that'd be a big help. I'd hate to let those beauties go to rust up there.
She twitches and fidgets like a drug addiction in the
And
tipple.
anything you find up there is yours. Battery's full of treasures, and the West Tower has hardly been explored. Head through the door and up the stairs. That'll get you to that rampart.
Okay.
Yeah, Kulmar cleared the rubble before he took to getting himself conveniently injured. You should be able to work your way up to the cannons from there. Meantime, I'll check on our black powder stock.
Gives you a smile full of jagged teeth. Alright, good. They're leveled up from this conversation. That was a very enlightful conversation, obviously. So let's give you more survival, I guess. Why not? And what do we give you? 1 per encounter. 20 all defenses for 17 seconds. Okay, that's cool. What else? 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time. That's pretty cool too. Accuracy. What do we give you? Charge. 2 per encounter. The fighter dashes across the battlefield and flash and quickly crush damage on anyone caught in his or her path. 2 per encounter. Well, that is pretty cool too. It deals a lot of damage too. Damn it, I don't know. Clear out. 2 per rest. Knocking enemies prone and causing crash. You know what? Let's go for the charge. I'd like him to be able to move around. That might be helpful for that little mushroom. Hopefully we'll get our hands on the cannons at the top of the West Tower. It'll make Star Wars a safer place. Alright, another named character over here. Who the hell are you? Well met, stranger. He scratches his head. Wait, I know you. You're the one that cracked this jelly jar in the first place. He laughs and claps you on the back. In that case, well met indeed, and thanks for the job. He leans forward to shake your hand. As he does, you notice that he's favoring his right leg, and his left hand is roughly bandaged. I shouldn't talk too long or I'll get an earful. He glances over his shoulder. Aren't you Mila's father? Oh. He beams. Sure am. What's my little troublemaker gotten into this time? Nothing, I was just curious. If you see her, tell her Paul brings some caramel drops when he comes home. What happened to you? Bad hip that got worse after a night with Colmar's rot gut. He laughs, but he's wincing too. It'll heal. Just got to fix this place up before anything else falls apart. Alright, well that wasn't too much of a conversation. Where would you like to go? Go to the Great Hall. You want to go up to the tower, right? Hey UCO, welcome. Nice Sunday to you. Well, I meant it like with empty stomach you can eat, but not heavy foods, more likely fruits, chocolate bars, and drink 2 liters of water.
Hey.
Good. Keep that in mind. I'll probably look it up anyway, just to be sure. How I should prepare. Statue of Abaddon is mottled and tarnished, but each bolt in the rivet appears crafted with meticulous detail. Wait, this is where I start. Oh, I remember this staircase. Why is this not explored? Unnatural, these tremors. We shouldn't have disturbed this place. It's a tomb. But this time it should be all friendly, right? I guess. Can I take all your stuff too?
Simple test.
Or is that not very morally? Okay, old guards key. Let's take all of that. Who are you? This dwarf gives you a quick nod as he smears the grease and soot from his fingers on his apron. A copper chain dangling from his ears sparkles red in the firelight. I know who you are. Wouldn't be in this place if it weren't for you. He rubs the chain on his ear, flashing a half smile. What else can I do for you? What can I do for you? What is it that you do here? I'm running the excavation of the lower levels and everything else around here. Supplies, the kitchen, quarters. When you need something, you come to me. Okay, you got some stuff to sell. White Crest's helm. What does it do? Intellect. Can I like compare it? Not really. I'd like to see what my guys have. Oh, I can. Immunity confuse of intellect +2. Alright, so you don't need that. Stealthy of perception. Let's just buy this. Why not? Camping supplies, let's buy one. Retrain character? No. No, I don't want to leave. I want to buy this. Alright. Let's give you this. I mean, my inventory is such a mess. I really should work with this a little bit more. Let's just give you this, why not? What's this? Intimidating presence. Oh. Passive? Effects. Foe AoE. Frightened. What? Endurance per kill. Melee accuracy for 5 seconds when missed by an attack. Well, I'm gonna give you this one. That seems better. You can't wear helmets. I remember that. How about you? Why don't you have things on you? 15 endurance. That sounds very, very weak. Sly of dexterity, armor speed penalty. Let's give this to you, why not? I just have a bunch of good stuff that I could equip my people with, and I just don't do that. Why? Will there be Resident Evil DLC stream on Wednesday? Of course, of course. If I magically don't become... If I magically don't become sick again, because I mean, I feel much better, so I'm still not at 100%, but I should be okay. And yeah, of course there will be. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I got a new pet. Look at that. I didn't notice this. It's a giant miniature space piglet. Look at it. Got a astral pig. That's pretty cool. Nice. Seen the blood donation talk in the chat. I used to go on a whim without any preparing and never had issues with it. Only thing is, can recommend is to actually take the iron they give to you after. Can't go anymore though. Like some tablets, some pills with the iron. I mean, I would definitely listen if they have any advice. Oh, this is locked? What's going on here?
Uh-huh.
Do not remove any equipment from the armor without permission from Arms Warden Maroon or Cap. Yeah, well, these people are just... Oh, I just removed it. But they're gonna get angry. As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand, and a broken, battered helm in front of you, your helm. You can feel blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you will never see out of your left eye again. Arrayed around you in the circle are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're going to die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops, the memories trail awaiting your guidance. Pretend to pass out. You keel over Whoa, that's a word. Surreptitiously. Never heard that thing. Grabbing one of the broken horns of your helm as you do, you lie there, eyes closed, listening for your opponent's approach, trusting in his arrogance to come within striking distance. Pathetic. You hear the crunch of the other warrior's feet near your head, and in a flashy strike, driving the horn upwards into your foe's unarmored groin. He howls in agony, but you keep striking again and again until he's silent. The enemy warriors snarl and shout when they see their champion fall, but soon leave your village peacefully, bound by the combat's results. Yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my reign, the end. Oh. Gerard looks at his own spectral form with a sad surprise in his eyes, watching it begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. So am I going to get anything out of this ore? Very well, Gerard, he sighs. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. Finally finished the Gerard's helm that we were finding pieces of. Good. Is it good? Is it any good? Where is it? Probably couldn't take it because my inventory is full. Damn it, I really need to go through all of this and kind of make sense of these. Let's start. We don't need any blue items, I think. Is there anybody without a helmet on? What do you have? Of intellect. Yeah, okay. Nobody needs this. Let's hide this. Oh, here it is. Of might, retaliation. What's this? Character is hidden self. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So if they hit us, they take damage. All right, that's pretty cool. I guess that should go for this guy. Now let's give it to him. Since he's a tank. Yes, take that. Good. Resolve and perception. Let's hide that. What else do we have? Of intellect +2, lore given, overseeing. I guess I should upgrade some stuff as well. What do you have on? Enchant. Can I do some enchantings? Corrode, freeze, pierce, shock, slash. I can do quite a lot. Armor speed penalty. Durgan. Elrin's jacket. Is this something I'm gonna have forever or not? Spell defense, ice strike. 10% chance to cast ice strike when hit or critically hit. Recovery speed. I don't know. Should I just keep this on? I mean, if I do, or shouldn't he have like a medium maybe? Heavy armor, probably not. Let's upgrade this one. Oh, yeah, let's bind it to him. This weapon can only be bound to characters of the following classes: Monk, Paladin, Enchanter. What, really? Well, in that case, let's put it to one of those. Like you. What do you have on? You're a Enchanter, aren't you? I think so. Well, let's take that. Can I bind it to you? Are you sure you want to soul bind Ryona's breastplate Ikana? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped by any other character. Sure. Alright. How about putting this on you then? Overwhelming wave. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. Damage reduction. Sure, take that. And what do we have on? Loyal of might. Fine. I kind of like this one more, I guess. But it is medium. Recovery speed, I don't know. Iron deficiency really sucks. I have to get iron intravenously. I would highly recommend not letting it get that bad. So take your iron after doing anything. I guess that means that you had to get it like that infusion into your veins. Sounds like that. If I had to like divide the word intravenously. Yeah, that sounds like it would suck. Anything you have to get right into your freaking veins sounds like something that would be just terrible. Oh, I didn't even notice that this is how these legendary weapons work, that I can just bind them. And they're gonna get stronger, because I did bind one weapon to this guy, right? This thing. All soulbound things. Sever binding? No. Okay. So we can't enchant these, but they are... Travel to woodland plains and defeat the bleak walkers. Oh, that's like quests on it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Definitely don't need any of these robes. Or the animals right now. Why do I still have so many things here? It's just pointless. Yeah, just throw it all out. Alright, wolf hide, no need. Fish, why do I walk around with a fish? And an egg. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. What do you have on? Oh, she's got light one. Actually, let me see if I have any rings. Yes, these ones. Dexterity +3. Over flex +5. Preservation. This is so strong. Why the hell do I not use this? Am I dumb? Alright, what else do we have here? Deflection, accurate, resolve. Okay, I like that. Let's do this. Gaunt's Pledge. I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's weird. Weird one. Sturdy. Sure. I think I have some barefoot people with me, so that's gonna be good. Poison effect, take rate, defeat. Yeah, sure. Take that as well. Resolve, corrode proof, freeze proofed. Maybe. Quickness, 15% attack speed. Sounds great. Accurate, deflection. Alright, let me check my people. I just got into it for some reason right now, and I really want to gear my people up so we are stronger. Stun duration, knockdown duration, recovery speed. Defense while stunned. And this one, healing received, move speed, damage reduction. Alright, let's... Oh, look at that helmet. That's ridiculous. It's just like a bag on her head. Alright, what do we give you? What do you have on? Of will +9. Sounds good. What does this do? Deflection +9. That's pretty good as well. What do you have? Perception. Let's give you this. Good. Next. The rings. What kind of rings do I have? Fortitude, will, reflex, deflection. Let's give you this one. This seems cool as hell. Great. We are keeping that one. Next, deflection. Anybody barehanded? We got a bunch of barefoot people. Okay, let's give this to... Wait, you already have some. Penwalkers. Defense against stuck, paralyzed, hobbled. Okay, well, that's pretty good. What does my main guy have? Constitution +1? No. Let's go for this. It's weak. You don't have any. Alright, well, let's give you Constitution. What else? What else? Quickness. Oh, you don't have anything here. Alright. Accurate, maybe. Deflection, maybe. Quickness. Clear out, what's that? Oh, I see. It's like the sweep attack. 10% melee damage bonus. 1 per rest and resolve. I'm not sure about that. Immune boost. Alright, let's give this guy the accurate one. And let's give dexterity +2. I kind of like that though. Alright, I think that's it then. Oh, we can give you a ring. You don't have to. Alright, I feel pretty happy with this. You can use the deflection, some defense. She's going down quick. Alright, feels much better.
Hey,
What
I'll
else
see
can I
you.
steal from
Now
here?
what the flame has shown us?
Did I just... Yeah, I
What's
quick saved,
ahead?
right? Go do it. You cannot disarm the trap. Do you wish to trigger it? No. Okay, these are probably nothing. What about this? Camp and supplies. Oh, an ingot. Great. So I can't disarm this. Let's trigger it. Get out of the fire, please. Wait for it to pass. Good. Got some money or whatever. Good. We're done. Why isn't this looted? Right. Supplies. Memory. Memory's not working. Why are you all... Okay. Just try to be sneaky, I see. What else can we do here? Workers. No named people. There's caves underneath. And be one of those. Quarterfoot will do. I'll look. If not, Corporal should have something that'll work. No idea what she's talking about. There's some rubble here. Heavy stone blocks the wall. Alright. Well, in that case... Wait, is there something I can go here? No, they're also trying to clear the rubble out into the White Forge down.
Something over there.
Oh, really? Some stuff? Alright, let's go and find those cannons. To help them fend off the enemies. There's so much to do. It almost feels like an MMO that it's
Scenic
just
marches
endless.
and campfire feasts, like the good old days on the Valian front. You got any memories like that, Adair?
well, let's see. Sometimes we'd march 2-3 days without sleep. Start seeing things that weren't there.
Let's go. Let's find the cannons. There's supposed to be just some freaky monsters inside or anything like that. Should be easy enough. Take care of it quickly and move forward. Maybe there'll be a different kind of issue here though. Skull track. It's just a little... It's a little Drake. Skull Drake. Oh man, this guy just uses way too much of his stuff. I should probably change his behavior. I'm just seeing how overkilling he is. Defensive damage. Use per rest abilities. No, don't. Okay, that's all we have to do. How about you? Use per rest abilities. You can. I'm alright with that. Or actually, you know what? You don't do that. Aggressive. You're supporting. Good. Are you using per rest abilities? Guess not. Alright, that's gonna be better, I think.
Indeed.
Oh, actually,
Hey.
let me change this. You have some crowd control. If per rest is enabled, the wizard... The wizard focuses on foe-only spells that cause afflictions. Yes, defensive, spell sword. Well, the per rest is not enabled, but we'll see what he does.
I can do that.
Greater Flame Blight. Kill the flame. Okay, it died.
That's not very helpful.
I believe in you guys, you're strong enough. We can do it. And everybody's just going after my Maniha. They really want to kill her. Good thing you healed. You would have gotten some kind of weird... What's this? Blooded. 25% damage while endurance below 50%. Oh, cool enough.
All right, then.
Take all of that. Oh, I didn't finish my stuff though. Didn't finish my Okay, can't enchant this, but I can enchant this. So let's go for it. Constitution, dexterity, might. What do we give you? I can do like twice as well. Oh, this would... Okay, this would like... I see. It would fill out 4 of these. Let's give you... Let's give you... might. So you're a bit stronger. Why not? What else can we give you? Roofing? No, I don't like that. Armor speed penalty. Well, this is pretty freaking strong, though. Should I? Should I go for it? Maybe. Let's go for it. Okay. And I can do one more roofing one. Let's just do some that have burn proofed. No. Something we have a lot of materials for. Crush proof. Why not? Alright, good. How about you? Can I enchant this for something cool? I don't have this. Let's go for crush proof as well. How about you? Attribute bonuses. Let's give you might as well, so you're strong as hell. Let's go for it. You're supposed to be strong, you're the berserker. Roofing. Let's go for this one. No, this one. Go for it. Shockproofed. Enchant this thing. Attribute. Let's give you dexterity, so you're faster. And let's give you corrode proof. Good. Can I enchant something else, or it's just those? Guess it's just those. Okay. Oh, I can enchant weapons. Okay, we'll enchant those as well. Right, can't do that. And how about this one? Tribute bonuses. I can't change it, can I? That sucks. Okay, proofing. Oh, I can upgrade it though. Good. Let's go for it. I could upgrade these, but I don't have the money. Alright, let's give you beers. Why not? Give that to you. And now I'm gonna upgrade your weapons, my people here. What do we have here? Oh, already have. Okay. How about the shield? Did I? I did. Cool. You don't have any weapons, so nothing here. How about you? Secondary damage. Let's go for burning slash. Slaying. Let's go for primordial. Sure, go for it. Good. The other weapon. I'm gonna be so strong after this. Damaging. 30% damage? That sounds great as hell. Go for it. And let's do, like, one will be freezing, one will be burning. Sounds cool. Good. You're stronger now. How about you? Exceptional accuracy damage. These things are strong. Why did I not do this before? Let's go for accurate. I can do more. Maybe later. Slaying. I don't think we need this. But let's do this. Okay. What else? You, my guy. Corrode. Why not? And you will be a spirit killer. Slayer. Good. Let's throw this off. So you don't change your stuff. We don't need this either. Good. And sounds good. And throw this out as well.
Hey.
Alright, save. We're stronger now. Should be. Who knows, maybe I can take on the dragons. Might be. Got some Durgan ingots. I'm gonna get so many of those.
Hey,
Okay, what is with this room on the other side? How do I get to that?
I can do that.
Maybe around.
A simple test.
Skull drag. Wait, what? This one doesn't have wings. The other skull drags had wings. It was drakes. I don't get these creatures. Anyway. What's over here? Lever request. This note is written in fine script. The lever for the artillery lift has broken again. I've been telling my men to be as careful as possible while using the lift, but it's difficult to keep your balance on the thing. One bad bump nearly sent a handful of them off the edge, and I'd rather they break a lever to keep their balance than fall off. Unfortunately, it was a clean break this time. We'll need this lever as soon as possible. Scrawled across the bottom in thick ink is an additional note. If your men stopped taking up so much ammunition at the time, this wouldn't be a problem. This will be the last lever you ever get. Next time you're just getting a rammer. Is this the day when you will kill all dragons? No way. I'm far, far away from that, I think. I don't know, maybe when I get to level 14. I mean, I'm not that far off. Maybe that's when I'll take another run at them. Maybe after I finish the DLC.
This I haven't seen before.
Trap disarmed. Dwarven lever. Ah, I just found it.
I can do that.
Locked.
I can do that.
Okay. He needs 12. We're far away from that.
Fumes. My lungs are burning.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go there then. There's a lot of you. That's gonna be okay, I think. Let's do some cool stuff. Like... Chain lightning. Let's go for it. The dragons are just very, very much out of my strength level. But I think we'll be able to get them. Doesn't feel like I'm that much stronger, like damage-wise. Do you deal... Okay, I mean, she's pretty strong. This dude just taking over everybody, just shooting them is so good.
That's not very helpful.
I don't know why he's not doing these though. These are once per encounter. He should be casting these all the time. It's now that I said that he doesn't... not gonna use the once per rest, he's not doing those either. I don't know. The AI is not the smartest here. Got some more stuff. Can't get there. Cannonballs. This is where I entered from. More of you. Alright, my man. Do this. I'm just gonna use all of these while I can, because they're just once per fight, so it seems like a shame not to use them every time I can. Good.
Hey.
I mean, these fights would take so long if I actually tried and gave everybody their orders and do this, do that. I mean, I would be probably much stronger, but still, it would take so much time. The artillery lift will be closed until further notice. The cogs are rusting and any failure in the mechanism could be catastrophic. Potion Master Andren is looking into patinating the cogs to make them weatherproof. Okay. Patinating. Map shows the peaks and passes surrounding Durgan's battery. Faded red circles mark choke points. Let's get out.
Leave it to me.
Come on out, spiders. I'll take you down one by one. Oh wait, what did I do?
You're not getting
I made
to me.
Durance my healer. I made him into a frontline fighter with a big weapon. Why? Okay, we have to take care of that after this fight. You have no And he's punching them with bare hands for some reason too. Okay, Durance, that's dumb. Let's change this. I think this is the one. Ah, come on. End the combat, come on. Okay, so let's take this out. Put this on. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to be having in your hand at all times. And I was supposed to enchant this one, not the quarterstaff. Slang. Alright, there's basically barely anything to enchant here. I can upgrade this though. Let's go for this. Alright, that's okay.
Hey.
Feels like a real shame that my main guy just doesn't have the stuff. Doesn't have weapons, so there's nothing to upgrade on him. Cool. Let's give this to you. Be honest, this Easter I won't be celebrating it like I do it here in Slovakia. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, I'm having a different Easter this time too. And what do you mean? Why aren't you celebrating? Because like I hate how we celebrate Easter, honestly, in Slovakia. It doesn't. Yeah, it should be next weekend, I think. That means work off on Friday and Monday, which is great. This page seems to be from some larger text. We now have a treatment to prevent our prized cannons from rusting outside. Potion Master Andron developed a solution that seals the metal, protecting it from cold air. We've transformed the old armory into a patinating chamber where we can heat the solution into a gas. As the gas suffuses the chamber, it will build up a hard coating on the cannons. After a few weeks, the cannons will be ready for the elements. However, we must be careful around the solution. One of Andron's assistants scalded her throat just from breathing too close to the stuff. Guess what am I supposed to do though? Okay, I think that's it. So I can open this here, I think, with the key I just found. How do we celebrate it? Yeah, well, it's a weird thing. You kind of explained it well. What we do here is that we craft like these. It's not sticks. You know what a willow is? The tree willow. It has like these long string like branches, and you take like up to 8, I think, and you do like what is it called? You do like you braid them together to craft like I guess I can show you like a picture or something. Yeah, this is it. This is what we craft from the willow branches. See, like this. This is how you do it. And then you take this and you symbolically beat the women with it. It sounds terrible, and it kind of is. But you just do like a little bit of a light tap on their asses or something like that, to like wish them for happiness and health. And you pour water on them as well, yeah. And before we slap them, we pour water on them so can they stay healthy, exactly. So that's the tradition, and people do that pretty fanatically here. Some people, and then they really used to escalate it. For example, really beat them. I didn't really meet with any of these types of people, but I remember like having like a big bucket of ice cold water and just pouring it on unsuspecting women because it's Easter, you know. So that's kind of fun way of doing. And also, you should have that thing, that little stick with you. You should have that with you. Go around the village and meet every knock on the doors of your neighbors. Beat their women, pour water on them, and they should give you money and sweets and food. So that's what they should do. So it is pretty weird, yeah. In my family, we never really did that, though, the whole thing, but it is pretty weird. It is confusing for anybody I talked about this from other countries. It's just, yeah, it's weird. In Finland, kids dressed up as little witches and decorate willow sticks with colorful feathers. Well, it just seems like you stopped before going further with it. Like you had to have the same idea, you just didn't finish it, you know? Because as you could see on the picture, we also decorate those, and we used to do like we take the eggs, chicken eggs, and like breathe out the insides and color them with watercolors or something like that. That was something we did as kids. Just take the egg and breathe like heavily into it, which is really draining actually.
This! I have
They go door to door as well to get candy and money, but no one beats up anyone. I mean, we don't either, but we kinda do. It's not really beating them up, but you know, it sounds terrible. In Eastern part of Slovakia, they take it more seriously. Men dress in folklore costumes and drink vodka or other strong alcohol. Yeah, it's mostly in the villages, but yeah, in the East it's more prevalent because there's more little like these rustic villages, I guess. Vent stick. Cool. Got the dagger. Last year there have been 40 cases where they caught men drunk while driving. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with Easter. I think that's just how dumb people here are. We take our drinking very seriously, that's true. Do you have like some kind of in Finland, can you be a little bit drunk when you drive? Because like there's no tolerance here for having some alcohol in your blood when you drive. You shouldn't have anything in you. But I know that many European countries actually have like, you can have one beer and there's like a little tolerance on driving. Who knew a creature as disgusting as a disease spotting could be so useful? Their ability to not only prevent metals from rusting but to remove rust entirely is astounding. I can only imagine what sorts of contraption we can devise without having to worry about exposing iron to the elements. As always, I get ahead of myself. Finding these creatures is already a chore. Keeping them properly contained is nearly impossible. I was lucky to acquire what few I have.
a simple test.
Interesting.
That's settled.
Get some potions that I'd never use. That's okay.
I'm here.
Hey,
Alright, so what do we do here? I saw one more thing. It was at Easter Monday. Oh, damn. Well, it's just, you know, any celebration, any, what are they called? I don't know. You know, like Easter, like Christmas, or like anything. It's a good opportunity to get, like, drunk as hell. So yeah, I guess they just took the opportunity well. 1.5% is allowed, or yeah, alright. Well, that's good enough, though. But maybe it's not. I was thinking about it because, like, if 1.5 is allowed, it's like you'll be thinking, oh well, I can drink a little and it'll be okay. But you'll probably drink a little bit more, and then you go past that. If you have nothing, you'll never even try and go for it, you know. You peer through the hole and see a wide, sturdy parapet running along the wall. Several feet along the wall, you also see a broad crack. It appears to lead to another room. Look down. Wind whistles by your ears. The peaks of the wide march rise below you and continue into the distance. Send someone onto the ledge. We'll go. You will. You sidle across the ledge. You reach the crack in the wall. A noxious, eye-watering vapor seeps from within. Might 14 bash through the wall. You pound on the wall, it stacks in work, and by the time the wall starts to give, your shoulder flares with pain. The ancient masonry crumbles away and a stinging vapor rushes through the breach. You hold your breath and close your eyes, cling into the wall as the rest of the gas escapes. Enter the room through the widened crack. Continue into the newly cleared room. And we all got here somehow. My shoulder got hurt. Doesn't matter.
You're not
Z-spotting.
getting to me.
That's it.
Trying to guess if you're sober enough already. Yeah, I'd rather have no tolerance, maybe. I mean, I don't think I'm the kind of person that would go and drive even if I had one beer or nothing at all. Almost nothing at all, you know. It's just not worth the risk for me. I don't see the point, honestly. Like, you can always take a taxi or something. Why would you risk it? I don't get it. I know so many people like telling me, yeah, I did drunk drive and I got well home. I nothing happened. I'm good like that. I can drive even drunk. And they say it like they're bragging about it, but to me it seems like, are you dumb? There's nothing to brag about. It's dangerous. It's stupid. You gain nothing from it. Nothing at all. Maybe you save a little bit of time or something. It's dumb. Alright, I got some stuff, but I have no idea where to use it because I'm speaking. I got some cog or something. Search the ruins. No. Huh. Ready the cannons. Yeah, this is it. However, she also said that the workers she'd sent to reclaim them were attacked by beasts. So easy to call someone with a car when even sober. Yeah, during our driver's tests and license training and stuff, they always like said, car is weapon. Be careful. And it is. I have these thoughts when I'm driving, like, I'm just thinking how easy it is, like, you hold your wheel, you just turn it a little bit, and you just ram right into the guy that's going in front of you, like, you know, opposite your way. And he's just unsuspecting, he gets stressed, he gets panicked, he tries to avoid you, rams into a few people on the sidewalk, and there's explosions, people dying, everything. And all it takes is just one asshole just having a weird thought and just actually doing it, not just have a thought, but actually do it because he had a bad day or anything. Freaking dangerous. It's scary.
Know what I love about travel? Learning new things about myself, like my fear of heights.
So to me, cars are crazy scary. That's all. Many people just, I mean, most people just won't do that. They won't kill themselves. But there might be some, and you can't do anything about that. The chain is so rusted it barely moves. Apply to Parkrun Rust Dissolver. No idea I had that. You pour the contents of the vial onto the chain. The solvent hisses as it dribbles down, melted the rust into a slick brown puddle. The heavy chain squeaks with movement. How about this one? The slot looks like it's missing a lever. Feed the replacement lever in the slot. With a little maneuvering, it clicks into place. Leave? How about this one? The gearbox looks strangely empty, like it's missing a cog. On closer inspection, you see a thin layer of yellow slime coating the gearbox. Insert the new cog. Ready to run. Alright, we did it. Pull the lever. The lift at last shudders into motion, lifting you toward the clouds. There were some changes in driving schools after that man ended 4 lives on that bus stop. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard about the changes too. I didn't know it was because of that though. Yeah, well. There's quite a lot of fucked up stuff happening here. Sometimes I think the age for driving should be 60 or something. Well, but also it's dangerous when people driving are too old though. Would they drive like from 60 to 70 or to 80 and that would be it? I remember a South Park episode. I think I mentioned South Park a lot though. I remember one when there were like old people driving out and everybody was like, alright, hide in your homes, kids. You can't go out. It's bingo night. The old people are driving home. They would just ram into anybody. Going, yeah, it's so funny. The lift makes slow jumps in progress. It lurches every few feet. The rusted chains groaning like the dead. It comes to a trembling stop and... what a sound. and the entire platform swings precariously. A sharp metallic odor emanates from one of the winches. You hear screeching. At first you think it's coming from the winch, but then you realize it's coming from above. An enormous skull drag swoops from the shadows. You feel the air from its passage as it whooshes past you, but before you can catch more than a glimpse, it's circling back, searching for you with ear-splitting shrieks. Rustling wings and heavy musk alert you to the presence of more of the beasts. As they close, the platform continues to sway and bounce. Send someone to fix the winch? Make a stand in the center of the platform. I'd like to fight them. The largest skulljack drives for the middle of the lift. Its screechy stern to hisses as it spews sizzling acid across the platform. It scalds you. Your own scream rings in your ears and you smell burning flesh. Okay, that was a bad decision then. The smaller skulldrags zip past in tighter and tighter circles as they close. Meanwhile, the largest of the bunch is wheeling back, preparing for another attack. Okay, send someone to fix the winch. Smoke rises from the rattling, grinding winch. Repairing it will be a chore. In addition, the skulldrags sweep through the air above the platform, their ears swiveling and twitching as they listen for movement. I don't know who would be good. I guess mechanism people, so Durance. Durance scrambles noisily toward the winch, footfalls echoing in the dark shaft. Skulldrag pulls away from the pack and flits toward Durance, drawn by the ruckus. Durance adopts a fearsome stance, shoulders back and head high. Skulldrag yelps and speeds past Durance, rejoining the pack. Might 16? He has 16 might? A priest? That's a lot. Durance reaches the winch and sets to work on the jammed, rusted cogs within. Unfortunately, the problem looks increasingly complex. It's not clear how quickly or whether Durance can repair the winch. Continue fixing. The largest skulldrag dives for the middle of the lift. It screeches, turn to hisses as it spews sizzling acid across the platform. It scalds you. Alright, again. Smaller skulldrags zip past in tighter and tighter circles as they close. Meanwhile, the largest of the bunch is wheeling back, preparing for an attack. It's not clear how much longer. Do it! One skulldrag breaks from the pack and plummets toward the winch, ramming Durance's shoulder with its blunt head. Doesn't matter. Within moments, Durance has cleared the jam. Good. Durance rushes back to the lever. Just then, the large skulldrag swoops overhead and spews acid. It misses Durance but catches you and the rest of the platform in the spray. Durance yanks onto the lever. The chains rattle and clink and the platform starts to move. The skulldrags scatter. Music ramps up. As the lift resumes its climb, the startled skulldrag retreat back into the shadows. The platform rises from the tower and you feel a cold wind on your face. We won? It was intense. I thought I might die there. Old people, after they passed 70, they should drive with someone next to them. Maybe. Or they should, I think they should like redo the tests, no? When I was doing my crematory internship, there was this mortician bringing coffins. There was, who must have been 18, 19 years old. See, I mean, that's not right. It must be heavy stuff, you know? Adults, not kids or people without driving license. Yeah. Like, there's this thing, right, that you can drive here from 17 if somebody with a long enough experience sits like beside you and advises you on stuff. It was in northern Finland, so not where I live. Probably no one else to do the job, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like he... I just have some morbid thoughts. Because he's an old guy bringing coffins. I guess he looked like he should be inside of the coffin or something. Man, we are hurt. Alright, we're gonna rest. Camping is not allowed. Alright, we're not gonna rest. Really liked his job. That's good. Imagine how many of his friends he must have buried. I guess he wasn't really burying them, but still. Damn it, you're attacking me?
Long way down.
Yeah, long way down. Are we actually fighting or what's going on here? Cannot camp while in combat. Am I though? Nobody's attacking me. Yo, let's go.
You're
not getting through me.
Sacre tu!
Oh, damn it. I'm stuck.
Yes?
We need these two to go. Just fight them. Alright, go down, go down. Go down, guys. You can't fight them on the stairs.
Sacre tu!
Okay.
You're not getting through me.
Come on, kill him. Do you get the driving license when you're 18? Well, not really, you have to make the tests, but yeah. That's when you are able to do them. No, actually you can do them at 17. But you can't drive by yourself until you're 18. Okay, come on down. Man, I hate this. We're so stuck here. I can't get to them with my monk, and he's the biggest heavy damage dealer. Come on. Back out. Back out. Come here to the wider area here. Good. They were following me finally. I got mine like at 22 maybe.
Watch your shoes. I'm gonna be sick.
Because I didn't have the money for it. So had to save up to actually pay for the license. Pay for the lectures, I guess. For the driving school. Oh, and I was thinking like, what the hell are we waiting for? This one guy was infiltrating us. We can have the good enough reason for having a driving license soon. I guess maybe if you have a job or something like that that needs a license. What would the reason be? Like, I live alone, I need a car. My school is so far away. I guess it could be any number of reasons. Depends how well you advocate them. Okay, let me go and loot some stuff. Oh, there was a nice helmet. It looked nice. Where was it? What is this? Oh, it's a shield. Exceptional bashing 3. Bind this. Alright, let's bind this to there. I got you a nice shield, man. Take it. Look how nice it looks. It has a head and red eyes. Good. Bind it. Yes, of course. -4 accuracy. Sounds terrible, but okay. Krantz bash. Alright, cool. We got that.
Hey.
Oh, what do we have to do? Deal 300 damage to enemies with at least 75 endurance to unlock the next level. Okay. Deal 1500 damage to enemies to unlock the next level. Alright, cool.
Hey.
We'll do that. What's this? Engravings depict the Park Runen's journey to the White March. So what is this? When I was doing driving school, paid 400 euros, 25 for stamp. I don't know how much for first aid course. Nowadays the price is crazy. You pay, I think, around 900. Well, I did it like, what was it, like 6 or 7 years ago? And it cost like 500 then. And I know that maybe 2 years before that, it cost like 300. There was like a big spike. It just went up and up and up. I'm sure it's pretty, yeah, it's crazy expensive now. But well, what can we do? You turn the wheel and a gust of steam blasts you in the face. You stagger back and fall, spiraling towards smoke and flame. You find solid ground beneath your feet even as the air around you is a haze of smoke and heat shimmer. Coughing, you bat acrid fumes away from your face. As you acclimate to the soot-choked air, you see flames leaping in the distance. Each flare bathes you with warmth, and even as you struggle to pick out the details of this place, something about it seems familiar. Examine your surroundings. You can see a little through the thick smoke, but the dancing flames illuminate the dragon's head cast in stone. It's the White Forge. As you start toward it, something massive comes crashing down in front of you. You leap back at the sound of metal slamming into metal and feel a deep tone ring through the thick air. Recovering in your bearings, you find yourself looking at an enormous hand. It's dark and shiny with heat, but you see every bone, muscle and tendon working in harmony beneath the bronzed flesh. The hand's owner is hidden behind clouds of smoke, but the hand itself is wrapped around a pole as thick and sturdy as a tree trunk. Follow the pole. You continue onward to see what lies at the other end of the pole, and what's responsible for the clangorous music just as the hand rises again. It swings back down in a perfect arc. A tower of metal smashes down ahead of you, raining sparks and glints of essence as another deep ringing note sounds. You realize that you're looking at an enormous hammer. The head glows with heat and essence. Though the purple luster fades as soul energy is sucked from the hammer and into the work under it. Get a closer, inspect the hammer. It's a block of black steel as dark as a starless night and shiny enough that you can see your reflection in it. It's a work of art itself, a study of simple yet perfect design. Get a closer look at the work. As the hammer rises once more, you dart forward to see what lies beneath it. A lone figure sprawls on an expanse of steel as smooth and broad as lake ice. The figure itself is enormous, a make-folk of twisted flesh and forged metal. Its arms end in two spiked clubs, and its head is a blunt, eyeless wedge. It opens its mouth and keens. The desperation in that noise reminds you of a newborn's fear and confusion. Air rushes at your back. You look up and see the hammer, its head once more glowing with essence, speeding toward you. What the hell? You awaken to the sensation of warm tiles beneath your face. You're prone before the boiler, which drones on, pushing heat through the tower floor. But in the vapor that pulses from the boiler and pipes, you smell the fumes of the white forge. Cool.
Fire, steam, and cannons to boot! Huh, I'm starting to like it up here.
It sounded way more important than just some kind of a side quest here. But that was cool. Well, there's a thing coming out of this. That doesn't seem good. These pipes are leaking fire. Sounds like a fire hazard, but okay. Alright, guess we're done. So we're going down, letting people know that we did it. Hopefully the dragon here doesn't attack us again. Oh, I can just go out like this. Good. Go to the front gates. And here it was way over 1,000 euros when I did it. Driving school, yeah, I mean, probably a different, different salary, like the average salary is probably pretty different in Finland. Driving school, I drove in old Skoda cars that had terrible clutch. I had to do it so slowly. New cars feel so light to drive, it is terrifying. It's been quite a while since I drove anything that had a stick. We had an automatic one, and man, that's just so easy. You don't do anything. It's like you just go. I mean, it's so easy. So owner, if you have class of 15 students that each give you 1,000, you can at least invest in new cars, but I don't know how big taxes they have to pay. Yeah, I have no idea how that works.
That was incredible! Whole forge spit flames when you did whatever you did. And the smoke! Ha! I saw it from here. And now to see about these cannons.
She rubs her hands together. She starts for the door, but then she remembers something.
This is for you. Found it while we were cleaning out the battery.
I have a few questions for you. Probably ingots. What's on your mind? Now, how do these cannons work?
If only I could show, but everyone else is all worried about accidents and injuries. So they've said I can't fire them until there's a real need.
Okay, tell me about the iron flail.
They came out here a few weeks back and asked us to vacate the forge, real nice like.
Sure.
When we told them to turn around or we'd do them like we did their fellow Widewin, things got rough. They went to their fort, but they'll be back for sure. Darien sent a group from Stalwart to parley, but they never made it back. So it's a good thing you got these guns working. We'll be ready for those raid Sarens when they come for us.
You really like explosions.
Back in Stalwart, I learned everything Dana knew about black powder, and a few things she didn't. Them she wasn't so happy about.
She frowns, looking momentarily distracted.
What might have been a small mishap in the Stalwart mines, they sent me here to put my talents to better use. I'm taking care of these lovelies so they can take care of us. I'm heading up the tower. Gonna make those cannons shine.
Fine. Go. Don't care anymore. Got my stuff. Top of the West Tower, Great Hall, White Forge. Great Hall. There was a cave I wanted to go to. The other here's I drove was automatic and it was weird. A huge ass car where you can't even see through the rear view window and steering wheel so sensitive that it felt like if you blink you're gonna drive off the road. Yeah, driving is weird. It's fun though. Oh, I didn't sleep. Let's sleep. Alright, what's in the cave? I don't know. I don't really have that many, like, that much experience with driving cars. I went a few times here and there, like long routes. But never really drove too much. Oh, this just goes back to the White Forge. Okay, okay, I see. What do we have here? Got back our camping supply, that's good. Can I steal your stuff? Nobody minds? Good. I guess I did. I did unlock all of this. More ingots. Let's just craft this. I can do 2. Good. Okay, this just makes me leave. Is that it? Alright, good. I thought I would have to do much more in this place, but no. I thought there would be much more to talk about. Fine. Well, in that case, I'm leaving. Go to the front gates, and we can go and meet those Raid Ceres people. See what they actually want here. I mean, they want money, probably. Usually it's a money thing, but we'll see. Or power. Cavern, rusted wood. Go here. What do we have here? Some reports. Whistle and reeds. Red reed wand. Alright, let's send somebody there. Let's send Palagina. Go and do that. Auto resolve. You have cured the debt due to damage to the stronghold. You won't receive any income from taxes. Alright, who cares? Alright. People are working. Seems like one of my guys died again. There's always somebody attacking my fort. Blooded thug. Thankfully the passengers I had were already dead, so the pressure was off. Yeah, that's my type of humor. The foundry? What else is the foundry? Oh, I guess that's down there. Okay, so I can just go there if I want from the map. Good. Iron Flail Fort. Let's go and deal with those assholes. Come on, quick. I think I thought I heard some kind of like footsteps. Alrighty then. That little spectral pig is so nice. The soldiers watch you warily as you approach. Once you're within speaking distance, one of them gestures with his pistol. That's far enough. What are you doing here? You lost? I'm here to speak with the commander. The commander's not receiving any more visitors. He looks you over frowning. Did Stalwart send you? I came here of my own accord. You'll want to pick a side, and soon anyhow. Ederic wants nothing more to do with messengers or diplomats. You're too late. I'm not either. I'm tired of talking anyway. I could just kill all of them. Darian said that Ederic has come here because he had a vision. Then this Darian at least speaks the truth. Ederic has said that there will be a great battle. We are here to hold the pass and defend Raid Ceres. He has seen this in a dream. Battle against who? Who else would wish to destroy Raid Ceres? The Deerwood hungers for our lives, just as Stalwart hungered for the battery. You've asked more than enough questions. Go on, get out of here. I won't warn you again.
So tough without their fort or their army.
War dog? No way. Well, I don't want to fight you then. I don't want to kill your dogs. Oh, what? It went for me. I guess I have to kill them. I'm gonna try and sneak in. They didn't attack. Oh, alright, well, they're attacking. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just killing everybody. Unfortunately, it came to that. Warlock. Yeah, just kill him. I mean, they're a little bit testy, like, though I didn't do anything. Just stood here. Remember old joke. Cancer, now say this word. Patient says, I can't, doctor, I'm only learning. Doctor, well, Joseph, it doesn't matter for you anyway, since you don't have much time. What? I don't get it. Cancer, now say this word. I'm only learning? What is he learning? I don't get it. I mean, I get it because he doesn't have that much time. That is funny. But I don't get the first part. Oh, cancer patient says, you can't, doctor, I'm only learning. Yeah, I don't get it. What is he learning?
Everyone doesn't matter really.
Am I dumb? Or is it confusing? All of these guys are kind of very, they're casting a lot of stuff. He's a gunner, but I see a bunch of magic stuff around. I'm sorry, doggy, but you have to go. There's been many RPG games that I played that loads of different types of armies in these worlds use dogs as war animals. I guess it makes sense, because that's how they were used before as well in the real world, but it sucks. It's never nice to take them down. Oh, he can't. Okay, he can't spell. That makes sense. Alright, I get it. Doesn't matter for you anyway. I like these ones. People dying is funny, huh? No, it's not, but it can be. It's sometimes. I always thought that I'm not as sensitive because I didn't really have many people dying in my life. Like, not many family members. Just one comes to mind. And it didn't really like hit me that much. It was just like, yeah, well, shit happens, you know? It's kind of hard to be sensitive though if you can't really, like, if you didn't experience the pain of loss yourself. So, it's kind of weird. Maybe once I experience something like that, like properly, like be really in the dumps about somebody dying, maybe that's when I'll be like no longer having fun about it, you know? Maybe I'll be like, you know what, guys, that's not funny. People dying is sad.
I brought you a scarf.
Oh, thanks, Mariel.
Oh, a romance. Idle soldier. I can explain. Well, wait, who are you? You're that lord from Kate Noir, aren't you? The woman's cheeks are rosy with embarrassment. What are you doing here? Consorting with the enemy? No, calm down, I'm not here to hurt anyone. Well, what are you here for? You're liable to get fed to the dogs if the patrols catch you. I already killed half of them. What are you up to? 2 calls to get up to anything. What? Stealing some time away is all. No harm in that, is there? Are you here with the army? No, we're just villagers. You're well armed, considering. Please just keep it down. Alec may be asleep on duty, but he's not the only one around. Do you know anything about the delegates from Stalwart? Just the obvious, they didn't do a good job of negotiating. The commander's been in a fury for the past week. It's not like him. I need to speak to the commander. Can't help you, and I don't just mean that they'd string me up for it. If you'd come back before the delegates arrived, you might have had a chance. As it is, it looks like we're in for a fight, and the commander's not taking any risks. I'm not supposed to be out here. Makes 3 of us, right? What can you tell me about the commander? The commander? His eyes brighten. He pulled the iron flail together himself. He's a good man. He believes in Red Ceres more than anyone. He gave us our pride back, told us to keep faith. Sometimes I think the Vigilant speaks through him. Vigilant? Sorting with the enemy? No one needs to be so dramatic. We aren't hurting anyone. Yeah. Camel here seems pretty reasonable. Farewell. Take care now. Where were we? He's probably gonna attack me and I'll kill him later on. Okay. Here. I seen something there that I could... These guys can attack me through the walls. No. Just gonna go and do the whole lap around the thing. I really don't want to fight all of them. He even says that the guy... Oh, bears. That's a dangerous thing that back there. Let's go and kill it. Punch it. These casters are annoyingly strong.
You're not getting through me.
Okay. We're done. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Why is the map kinda weird? Can't go to the far edge of it. Iron Flail Warlock. You're gone. They're weak as hell. What are we scared of? More spies? We're not spies. We're just regular murderers acting like heroes in this story. I saw in my job that people who laugh through their shit tend to laugh through their grief as well. I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's just a personality type thing. Like for example, me, I'm not the most serious person in like everyday life. I never really took things too seriously. Except for gaming. Gaming is a very serious matter to me. Don't make fun of games. Doesn't mean it hurts any less. Yeah, that's right. Everybody copes differently, right? With stuff. Alrighty. Oh. There's more of you? The dogs battling each other? He's stuck. Yeah, I feel like going and trying and killing those dragons, but I definitely can, and it's so far away. Okay. Take all of this. These logs seem recently cut, and from their size they once numbered amongst the older trees surrounding the pass. What? Just ahead of you, the gates to the fort remain shut fast. You spy archers moving along the tops of the watchtower, scanning the surroundings, and the chill breeze carries the scent of burning pitch. Alright, so what's going on? I guess there was a thing to interact with at the back, so let's go and see if we can go in that way. Over here. Yeah, you should get the fun out of anything you can, I think. Best way to live. At least I have good experience with it. Observing it from below, you notice that the watchtower at the side gate appears to be unmanned. You find no hostile faces peering over the fence either. The roof of the tower crosses over the fort walls. Climbing it may provide a means of getting inside. You can make out voices past the gate, engaged in scattered conversation. In the bright light of day, the camp bustles with activity. A discreet individual could try to open the gate before the alarm is sounded, but it will be risky in broad daylight. The gate appears to be heavily reinforced. Through the few narrow gaps in the outer wall, you can see supports set against the inside. Leave. Alright, so you're saying broad daylight is an issue, is it? So if I camp now, will it be night? Damn it, it's not. Hour 16. Well, let's camp again. Should be night now. Good. So. Alright, throw grappling hook. grappling hook strikes the wooden beam with a disquieting thud. No cries of alarm follow. A few tugs on the rope suggest the hook holds fast. Actually, you know what? I hope it stays there. Stealth. 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so we've got 4 is the highest we have. That doesn't seem that good. But let's go with Maniha then. Yeah, go. Maniha grips the rope and begins the climb, clambering up and into the watchtower. Soon Maniha is maneuvering down the other side of the wall inside the fort. I mean, she's a berserker, right? That doesn't sound like the most stealthily person I could send, but from there Maniha can see the camp, shrouded in the evening's gloom, and the guard posted some short distance away. The man is snoring, fast asleep. Maniha creeps forward to unbar the gate. But Maniha's footsteps are loud against the quiet of the night, and after a scant few seconds the guard jerks awake. Maniha rushes to unbar the gate as the guard shouts for reinforcements. Alright, so we're fighting. Let's just kill them all. How about you, man? Can you fight? Okay, that bounced pretty well. Looked nice. Okay, how about this? I'm just gonna do like a big swipe here. It didn't do much damage. Let's throw a fireball at all of you. Oh, what's with the dark? Did the fireball do that? That's interesting. Man, these are so weak. Throw one more. Throw one more. Fireball them all to death. Alright, 2 guys died now. That's good. How about this? You, my dude, heal us up. Good, alright, we're done. In English, the joke sounds so polite, but in Slavic, to jest rakovina, ja. Poznam doktora, ja sobie bałczym. No jeszcze to już możesz już i tak mać so many swear words, yeah. Well, Slavian jokes are usually just a bunch of swear words to me. Translating jokes doesn't always work that well, otherwise I would have told you half of my death jokes already. I mean, the translation of that joke actually worked well, I think. It's just, I didn't get the spelling thing. But yeah. You have many Finnish death jokes. 150 damage to prone enemies to unlock the next level. Taste of the Hunt. Oh, whoa, that's good. He steals health from this? What a good shield. Love that.
Hey.
Okay, take all of this. Sounds are weird in here. Usually the jokes that I remember are pretty racist for some reason. The racist jokes just, for some reason, they stay in my mind. They're pretty funny too. Another very funny thing, racism, right? I mean, it is funny. It sucks, but it's funny. Like the stereotypes, I mean, why not laugh at that? Like there was this one I remember from what was he? Paul Rudd. You know the guy? Paul Rudd, the actor? And he was on this one show with and I can never remember his name. The Greek guy, Zach Galifianakis or something like that. And he has this show about being awkward with each other, with the actors or something, and the Paul Rudd dude told him a joke, like, what was it? If he knows what happens if a Jewish guy with full erection runs straight in front of the wall. Like, just rams into the wall. and the punchline is that he breaks his nose. So, you know, it is funny.
Not getting through.
It's a weird joke, but it's funny. Of course, I butchered the delivery because, I don't know, it's just awkward saying racist jokes on stream.
I can do that. That's settled.
Okay. Take all of that. The point being, of course, that Jewish people stereotypically have big noses, right? Been watching Family Guy and the Looney Bin, and the jokes in it are terrible in a good way. Yeah, I mean, I watched Family Guy a long time ago. And, I mean, it's a fun show. It's a fun show. I know that many people, like, it's a fun thing, if you don't take it too seriously, because I know that many people were bitching about it, because the writing is not that good. Like, the stories in the episodes are kind of weird. And they always do that thing that people are laughing at, that they jump to, like, I don't know how it was. Like, they always do this thing that, do you remember that time when this and that happened? And that's their go-to jokes, basically, which has nothing to do with the continuation of the story in the episode, which is fine to me. I mean, who cares? It's fine. All right, let's petrify all of these people because they're kind of strong. They're taking a lot of damage. And it worked well. Man, the petrification is so strong. Palestinian alarm clock? I don't remember that one. I mean, there's thousands, millions of jokes in these shows. That's an old show too, right? I think it came out maybe at, I don't know, 1999 or something like that. Requires endurance below 26%. You just, man, this shield is great. Kill 10 enemies with Dragon Moss shields to unlock the next level.
Hey.
Cool. I mean, this is a strong thing. This Adair guy, I'm never letting him out of my group. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's why I like the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia show. It's so, like, so wrong. Main characters there are just a bunch of assholes. They're racist, they're misogynistic, they're just terrible all the way around. Borderline murderers and psychopaths. And everything wrong you can imagine with the person that's the main characters you are supposed to root for, basically, which is so funny. I mean, it's just such a great show. I thought that those kinds of things usually can be made only in cartoonish stuff, like Family Guy or South Park or, I don't know, Rick and Morty and stuff like that. But that they managed to do it in a freaking live action show, that's just amazing to me. That it still is funny. It's such a good spell. I like this. Bounces all around. I'm just listening to their screams like oh, oh, oh. Nothing else they're doing here. It's just
all right then.
Screaming at every hit they take. Man, there's so many of them. At least I'm getting a lot of experience out of this. Take them all down. I really didn't want to kill all of them. But well, it happened. Really wasn't my plan. I wanted to be very diplomatic about all of this, but well, they attack me. That's what happens. Imagine you having an army. Like, how many people did I murder here? Maybe 50? Maybe 100 already? Like, you have an army of 100 or 200 people. And then just a bunch of 6 guys just come in Just walk right into your fort or whatever you have here and just murder everybody. Everybody's just going down. You can't do a thing against it. It's just
You're not getting.
champion. Sounds strong. My best medicine for depression is to watch Rage compilation Elden Ring. And honestly, I did watch some of those, like, people getting mad at games. But it kind of lost its magic for me. Honestly, it was...
Leave it to me.
It made me mad. Breaking keyboards moves into my soul. I don't know, maybe I just don't enjoy people being mad. Mostly annoys me. I guess it depends. Do you do stuff like that? Like you play games and you get that mad that you, I don't know, punch a keyboard? When people try to break their monitors because they just lose a game? It's so weird to me. Iron Flame Voterist. What the hell does that even mean? It definitely seems like I would be able to come here and speak to everybody in this place, not really murder everyone, but well, guess I messed up. There's like areas here. We could probably infiltrate this place or something.
All right then.
Maybe choose a side like they told. Busting wounds. Oh, I got a warp up. Let's get it out. Instead of a swine. Hey, Pop, where are you? There it is. Got another dog. Well, look at that. My reward for murdering like 20 dogs already today is I got my own one. That's good enough. I've never broke my shit in rage. As a kid, I used to hit myself in the head instead. You broke your head. Instead, yeah. That sounds terrible. I don't know. I never did that, but I remember like my brother did that a little bit. Guess it depends if you're competitive enough or something. I lost once 100k souls and I punched table so hard my arm bracelet broke and it did some damage to my arm in process, but I'm calm, I don't want to do that. Yeah, 100k souls sounds like a lot. Well, not in the complete end game, but still. I remember that, like, it's usually when I get like mad from stuff like that, it's just like I'm just in complete disbelief. It's not really like I'm angry or rage. I'm more disappointed in myself, you know? I mean, like, just, you know, like hold your head, think for a minute, contemplate what you could have done better. But it is very, yeah, Dark Souls games are terrible, man, in that, like, you can, it really can bring you down. But also the highs, and it's just a big spectrum. There are huge highs, huge lows. My love, I have enclosed some coins from stalwarts who have proved that I arrived. You were right, I am colder than I have ever been, all the more so for being away from you. The Kith here are as cold as their land. They do not hate us as the dear Woodens do, but they are mistrustful and proud. The commander has sent for delegates to start negotiations. Perhaps by the time this letter reaches you, we will have moved into Durgan's battery. Stalwart has no soldiers, only a handful of guards. Ephraim says he went to look at the battery with some scouts and did not see anyone posted atop the tower. Without those cannons, they would be foolish to do anything but surrender. If not, we're sure to knock the fight out of them quickly. The commander says that once the battery is ours, our presence here alone may be enough to make the invaders think twice. Who would face us with the might of the battery at our backs? I write too much of battle, but only to assure you that we are well. I miss you. The mountains are beautiful. I hold hope that you may see them for yourself once it is safe for you to join us. Well, they were well, but I just murdered this sweet little half of that couple. He's probably somewhere here, eating dirt, but well, sorry about that. Especially now that I've brought all my stuff with my own money, I don't know how much should I get to actually break something. That's true. Very protective of my things. Yeah, maybe there's just like some people are more on the emotional spectrum, you know, of their personality, and some people are more logical. At least that's what people say. You can characterize people like that. But I guess the more logical you are, the less inclined you are to actually break your stuff, because the logic just comes in before emotion. And you're just like, yeah, I am mad, but I'm not gonna break my shit because I don't have the money for the replacement or something. There's bound to be a bunch of enemies here. I'm very emotional but not ragey. Well, in that case, my whole theory just breaks down there, but okay. Oh, well, I didn't expect that this would happen. Okay, I thought there's like some room that I can go into. Fine. Hello, Commander. I just murdered your whole army. What are you gonna do about it? I wonder what he will say. Maybe he won't say anything, he'll just attack me. But I would like to know something. Some things. Please listen.
Enough! I've had my fill of... What's this?
Hello.
Steady, men. Our guest has arrived.
Doesn't sound like a good man. The Iron Flail Commander is a younger man, lean in build. His brown hair is unkempt, his eyes fevered. At his feet is a grate set over what appears to be a pit. You hear a smattering of anxious cries rising from the cell as the commander steps forward.
All that chaos outside. For an instant, I believed you, woman.
His boot comes down hard on the grate.
Make a sinister assassin godlike. I'll give you that much.
I'm not here to fight. Yeah, sure. Your men were weak. That's a pretty badass thing to say. I'd prefer to settle this peacefully.
I'm sure you would, now that you're here. You want to talk? Set down your...
No way. Derek's words die in his throat, his expression frozen amid snarl. It isn't clear what's happened, not until you start to feel it too. Oh, maybe he's a watcher too? Unbidden, your senses drift, as if you had reached out toward the source of essence. You feel an ache in your chest, an almost painful sensation of being pulled forward. A sudden wave of memories floods your mind, clear as the day they formed. You see a Demas campsite ravaged by the bivouac, the halls of Caed Nua. Oh, that was so long ago. First mission we had in this game. You tread wet cobblestones beneath Copper Lane, seeking the leaden key. You climb winding steps to the top of a tower that parts the clouds. The images wash over you, tracing lives and emotions from 100 different times and places. Not all are your own. Slowly you become aware of the sensation of being watched. Reach out. You direct your senses, tracing the invasion to its source, Edric. Conviction burns through him, bright as a brazier. For an instant, you share in his emotion, and a sourceless desperation rattles about your soul, your skull. Absent context, the fragments of memory you see are just images. A small house across the field of vibrant purple flowers, a sea of armored kith and flapping banners waiting on your command. There's an uncomfortable moment where you feel your twinned awareness turning in on itself, and then the connection is severed. Edric looks startled, his face ashen. You're a watcher?
You sure he's not just a weirdo with an empty stare? I get those confused a lot.
That's not...
Edric glances around the room, his face coloring.
That's not known to many. Not past these walls. Why have you come? Why now?
Okay. Cool. Didn't see another watcher for a while. What did these people do to make you throw them in a pit?
Stalwart sent delegates to discuss terms of peace. I offered them the opportunity. I was generous.
Edric paces a few steps before he gets hold of himself.
Stalwart sent soothsayers, not diplomats, to frighten us with stories of the moon going dark, the earth shaking.
You could have let him go and go home, no? Okay. A shrill voice suddenly rises up from the pit. Edric stomps down angrily on the bars, drowning her out. What do you want with Stalwart anyway?
A village of fishermen, nothing. but they cling fiercely to the forge you gave them. Some of the men are here for gold and good steel, and I promised them their share. But I came for cannons. With the battery's cannons, we can hold the pass. Rayed Saris has suffered enough. Its sons and daughters have nothing.
He looks at their jaw
We
working.
won't survive an attack from the Deerwood when it comes. Not unless we act. There is an army coming. I've seen it. Pouring down from the mountain. It will crush Stalwart and come for Rayed Saris.
Yeah, we've seen that too. Edric's gaze is
The
distant.
iron flail will be the wall that safeguards my homeland from the worst these fire worshippers can bring to bear.
So what do we say? But you had a vision of an army. Deerwood is my home now, and I'll defend it with my life. Wait, you had a vision of an army?
I warn you, if you think to taunt me, Watcher.
I had a vision too. In mine, I saw Cade Nua reduced to rubble by an army that shook the earth. Doubt creases at Edric's brow. His men exchange looks, wait intensely for orders.
Why would they turn on their own? No, you're trying to trick me. This is all another distraction.
I thought the iron flail might be the army in my own vision. Perhaps we both made a mistake. I remembered thunder and 100 eyes gazing back at me. Any of that sound familiar?
Thunder followed me to the temple at Dawn's Reach, and the earth split beneath our feet.
Edric swallows and looks unsure. You read my soul. No, let's do this. Perhaps we both made a
Why should I
mistake.
believe any of this? You would say anything at all to protect Stalwart.
What if you're wrong? You're losing men and resources fighting people who aren't your enemies.
You saw to that! You dare blame their deaths on me?
Yeah, I killed them, that's true. But they attacked me like I didn't do anything at all. Damn it, will you just listen to me? That's not what I meant. Edric gives a contemptuous snort. Oh, I have to kill him? If you're determined to fight,
Cut
so
him
be
down,
it.
then. We'll send his head back to Stalwart.
Aw, oh, that's a shame. We could be friends, man. Alright, well, you're gonna die, though. So, it's on you. My guy, I'm gonna go straight for the casters at the back. Let's do fast hands. And kill them. I can probably just take them all. Edric went for the back line. Why the hell did my tank just ignore him? Come on, defend your people. Alright.
Aye?
You, my guy, do this. Okay, he should be dead soon. Next one, do this. You do this. Okay, well, he was weaker than we thought. The weak watcher. Deal with the commander. We dealt with him alright.
Shows me something new.
What did you see? Toon. Good. S'more was granted Sever the Soul. Really? What is that? The Watcher targets the very essence of a creature with their next attack, bypassing the target's defenses and leaving them weakened. I'll do that for the Drakes, maybe. Yeah, I'll let you guys out in a bit, but I'm gonna steal everything first. Makes more sense to me. Alright, let's steal stuff. I think streamers break things when they are mad for attention, because those deaths I watched were so bad I would be rather embarrassed than angry. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. So for entertainment, because people like when streamers screaming and cry, they don't care how they play. That's true. Like, the more over the top they are, the more masses just come in. As you just said, you watched like a compilation of people getting mad playing that, so yeah, if nobody got mad, there would be no reason for I mean, there would be nothing to make those compilations out of, you know, so it makes sense. What's this book, though? It's not a book. Minor spellbind knockdown. That is weird, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, Let's get him out. Who are you guys? Dwarven delegate. Oh, thank you. I thought we'd never get out of it, out of there. What happened? Things started off well enough. The commander was even polite. One of the delegates points an accusing finger at another, a woman standing apart from the rest. We might have come to terms if she hadn't goaded him, shouting at him about omens and curses, demanding he leave the march. You know how superstitious the Serens are. The commander went white as a sheet. She sabotaged the meeting. Who the hell is she? The woman in question is dressed in unassuming robes. She bears the accusation silently, her eyes closed as if in prayer. Who are you? With desperate speed, the woman suddenly lunges sidelong towards a nearby rag and seizes a dagger lying there. She sets the blade to her own throat. What, really? She's just gonna kill herself? 4 damage? She's so weak. Good thing we're a watcher. Unseen to all but yourself, the dying woman's soul essence calls in thin wisps around her body. It only grows brighter as her corpse stills. The remaining delegates stare in horror at her pooling blood. Maniha kneels by the dying woman and inspects her robes. She examines a crescent medallion hanging around the woman's neck. What just happened? Damn it, Ned will never get an answer out of her. Did they pull your names out of a hat when they put this allegation together? We all volunteered. She seemed perfectly normal, a little intense maybe. Read the woman's soul. Cool. Man doesn't even start getting people from chat start to say every death you will give 5 subs. Yeah, I guess. that's just how it goes. Yeah. Okay. You reach out and brace against the sudden flare of pain and fear digging after less recent events. There is a copper taste in your mouth and a pain like fire in your throat. Under the brute terror of death, you find a comforting thread of resolve, of satisfaction and duty fulfilled. You follow it. It leads you stumbling into another memory, as whole and vivid as the first. You walk the dark halls of an abbey, dimly lit and quiet, your footsteps loud. A blur, and you are standing in a dimly lit room, facing a robed Aumawa. You recognize him as Kaoto, the High Abbot. He beckons you forward. Examine your surroundings. You are in a wide, rounded chamber. The tiles beneath your feet are covered in strange curling symbols. You recognize them as symbols of Andra, goddess of sea and memory. The memory blurs. When your sight is clear, you are standing in front of Kaoto, and he is smiling gently down at you.
Drive the raid Serens from these mountains, and you may yet spare many lives. The Tidebringer will be here in a week's time. Should you be delayed in your travels, report to him as you would to me. He will enter the reliquary and call off the army of Ilis in my stead. If you are caught, sister, you know what you must do. I will pray for your return, but we will take comfort in the knowledge that you have joined the rest of Andra's favorite in her keeping.
Interesting. The words jar, eyeless, abbot, and some, what was it? What was it? Time something? Tidebringer. What the hell is that? The words jar you loose from the memory, flinging you back into the moment of the woman's death, and then into your own skin, but traces of her memory join yours. You know the path to the abbey to which she was to return, buried in the mountains to the north. Yeah. Is the name Eyeless familiar to anyone? The eyeless, they're a figure of speech for when you can't remember something. You say, must be the eyeless took it from me. What? Yes, but there's a story to it. They're supposed to do the bidding of the Lady of Lament. Andra points and they come, out of nowhere. Wipe things from the face of the world. Am I gonna be killing a god? That would be cool as hell. That's why whenever something up and goes missing or gets destroyed with no one there to see it, you're supposed to thank Andra that the Eyeless didn't come for you too. So it's her army then. Do you know a Kaoto? Kaoto? Oh yes, he came through town some time back, stopped by at the temple in Stalwart. This was just after the town decided to rededicate it to Abaddon. He didn't seem too pleased about it. He was dressed like a priest. Maybe he took offense. He's an Aumawa, tall fellow, very polite, considering he's apparently the leader of some fanatical sect. I think it's clear we haven't been the best judges of character recently. Do any of you know what a Tidebringer is? Tidebringer? That's something they used to talk about at the Temple of Andra, I think. It's a person, a title I mean. Tends to be used in the more devout circles. Do you know anything about an abbey to the north? I've heard of something like that, an Andrite stronghold, not the kind of place that welcomes visitors. And then his eyes widen. That sounds like the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. I already have a quest for that one. Is that where she came from? The delegate points to the dead woman. Yes, and it's where I'll find the reliquary so I can call off their army. She didn't make it back to call off whatever attack they're planning. Apparently those Andrites have an army too. Alright, let's say the first one. What, another one? Gods, it feels like everyone on Eora is after the battery now. Why would these Andrites want to raid Serens out? I doubt it's for Stalwart's benefit. Competition, maybe? I'd better go ask them. If you do mean to go to this abbey, be careful. There have been stories about traders wandering north and getting scared off or even killed by strange guards. That's the place, alright. They are a secretive bunch. I suppose you could always try to sneak in. I doubt you'll be welcome otherwise. It sounds like the Tidebringer would be. Welcome, I mean. Time to crack some skulls. Maybe I can convince them I'm the one they've been waiting for. I hope so. I imagine the abbey is heavily guarded. A sudden deafening crash from outside makes the delegate jump, startled. A rumbling like thunder follows. You hear further sounds of smashing timbers, panicked screaming. Oh no, what's happening? I thought you took care of the soldiers. I have more fighting to do. I did. This is something else. Yes, well, we'll wait here and inside. Did they already come? The army? Scary, scary army? Frightened delegate, gruff delegate, dwarven delegate. Let's see. Now, what's it gonna be? Oh, what the hell? Survive the ambush. Alright, well, these things are scary. So this is the thing we saw. This is animancy. Or something far further, if not. I don't see. What do they say? This is animancy or something far fouler, if not. That's what he says. Alright, so we saw these dudes being made by when we did the cannon mission, right? With a huge, huge hammer. Eyeless hammer is what they say they're called. Cool. Let's kill him. How strong are you? So are these the huge eyeless creatures they were talking about? It seemed like it hurt as hell. My man, come on here. Kill them up. Debuff them. Because we'll die soon. You, my guy, actually do some spells. Some powerful spells, please. How about petrifying you? Can you be petrified? Looks like you can. Let's try and do that. Yeah, one got petrified. That's good. And the other got paralyzed. Good. Yeah, looks like we'll win. The laser eyes? Wait, no, they don't have eyes. That I don't understand. Well, he died. Yeah, these are some weird monsters. As the last Makefolk falls, a tide of essence sweeps through the ether. It washes over you and you find yourself in the memories of the eyeless. The hulking creatures surround you, their sinew-wrapped skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway, glows with a dim ambient light. Steel flashes as the eyeless shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. And in the echoing rubble you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream, the harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many eyeless are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to tell how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead you see a glint of light. It might be an exit. Already, however, the vision is starting to fade. Investigate the glint of light. You push past the lumbering eyeless and cling to the wilting shreds of the vision. The light up ahead is blinding after the dark of the cave. You rush toward it even as it fades into a pale blur. You can't see where you are, but you hear a cold wind whistling through the gap and feel a spray of moisture sting your cheeks. The vision ends, returning you to the frozen and blood-churned mud of the fort.
You don't mess around when you make enemies, do you?
There was a...
Taking a hatchet to a mountain. But we've done it all the same.
Find out how to call out the army.
All
Cool.
right, then.
Alright, well. I'm gonna end it here. Or actually, let's talk to Maniha. She wants something.
I guess we should be flattered that someone sent those things after us. But I would have preferred a card.
She wipes a slick of gore from her neck, sniffs at her blood-streaked hand, and shrugs.
I'd heard rumors of the eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor. Though I would have called them Mace Hands of Doom, if anyone had asked me.
Not non-committally.
So this is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep.
That's why we're going to the Abbey, to stop them.
I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point. Still, I guess a suicidal plan is better than none.
I thought you'd be happy. You've been looking for the Abbey a long time.
I know, it's just...
Grumbles with... Oh, it was her mission?
Well, knowing that I'm finally close to getting rid of this memory, it feels like it's crowding my head that much more.
She paces and locks her fingers into her hair.
It's been with me for decades. Driven me halfway across the known world.
And?
It's time I told you what I did.
Very well.
It was a war. Centuries ago, before Adiran unification.
She folds her hands in front of
I
herself.
was a soldier then. Led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kalklan villages. Brutal work. Lost a third of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. Wasn't much more than children and the elderly left, but they spit on us when we marched into town. The village elders surrendered, and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us.
Nice.
They barely got a flame going, but that wasn't the point.
You had to make an example of them.
Figured you'd understand. In their defiance, I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages.
Yeah, sucks. That's war for you. Her hands shake as she raises them to cover her face.
So I nailed every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die.
Oh. That's kind of brutal. You could have just killed them and maybe put up their corpses. This seems... It wasn't you. Is it really so different? You killed those villagers to prevent more fighting? Let's say what happened
I
then.
never remembered more. Eventually, Adir and Kalklan united. The gentlefolk forgave each other for what they'd done to each other's people.
That wasn't you, Minnie, huh?
So I've tried to tell myself. Anyway, we should get going.
She shoulders her pack and you catch a glimpse of something unusual in it. A thick roll of cloth bound by leather.
Something
that?
I've been saving for better days.
She tucks it away. Let's go.
Hey.
Alright, nice conversation. I'm gonna sleep. Because why not? And I'm gonna end this here. I'm kind of hungry. And yeah, I think we did quite a lot here. It's day now outside, so that's good. It's all more colorful. Oh, can I go back in and get my camping supplies? That were here. There were 2 here. Would like to get those. So yeah, feels like I might be getting closer to the end then. Maybe in the Abbey is the end of the DLC. Who knows? There's still some other side quests I can do in the DLC. But then I think there's only one quest, except for those dragons that I have to beat. There's only one quest in my castle that we need to do, like some war or something. Should be quick. And then we can go and do the main stuff. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm ended this year. Going to eat something. Gonna enjoy the rest of the evening. And I hope you do too. And yeah, on Wednesday I'm here with Resident Evil 7. And I'm actually, I finished Alan Wake playthrough last week. And I'm gonna play like one quick, short little game, if you're interested. Should be pretty sweet and pretty. And then I'm gonna play Titanfall. Not sure if UCO is still here, but she was talking about that. That was a good game. And I bought it, and I want to play it, so maybe a week from now I'm gonna play Titanfall, the second one. Should be fun. Anyway, gonna end this here, so have a nice rest of the day, and yeah, see you on Wednesday. Bye.